All right, we're back with the Parker Pisses Them Off tour of playoff picks. AAA. Now that's when we got power rankings, Michael.
Yeah.
So
So
far,
this is interesting to see where the upsets
yeah,
happen based on the what was picked. So
yeah. So if you look at the 3A bracket, and you get into that top quadrant now, say you're looking at 1 versus 32, right? Not the region kind of bracket. Well,
right.
Jefferson wins big as the
Yeah.
1 seed. Not a shock there. I think Harlem beats Heritage. I had Heritage. You had Harlem last week. So
Hmm.
good job. You got the win there. Harlem beats Heritage. Harlem now traveling to Jefferson. Jefferson, number one team in the state based on power rankings anyway. I got Jefferson.
Yeah, you can't hardly. Jefferson is arguably the best team in this bracket, hence why they got that number one next to their name.
Yeah, Jefferson's good.
Um,
Well coached,
so
good
it's
team.
hard to pick into.
But
So
I'll tell
yeah,
you this,
Jefferson.
we're gonna get to it tomorrow. But the double A, the 2 seed lost to the 31.
Wow.
So sometimes in big numbers confuse you. Harlem's
Yep.
got a good team. They'll give Jefferson some problems, but I got Jefferson
Not
winning.
quite enough.
Yeah, Troop over Westover, and
This
then
one,
Cairo beat Liberty County.
this is more of a coin flip now. You got
Yeah,
8-9 here.
but Cairo and Troop, there's some athletes out
Hmm.
there on both sides. But Troop's probably been there more. Cairo had been down for the last few years, kind of back in the fold. It's good to see Cairo back in the fold. A lot like good to see Southwest DeKalb back in the fold. So Cairo back in the fold, Troop been in the fold. I'm going with the experience of Troop, Coach Glisson, finding a way. Very close game. But is this in Cairo?
It should be in Cairo. Cairo's the
They're
eight,
the eight
Troops the
seed.
nine.
Okay.
So I assume
Yeah,
that
it's
they're
gonna
going to have to
be
go to. That's a
I'm still
long
staying
way.
with Troop, but it's a long ride to the syrup makers, man.
Cairo's a long way from most of these other schools.
Who you
Um,
got?
I, every time I drive down towards Montgomery, I drive past Troop High School and the Great Wolf Lodge, and my kids want to stop every time we drive by it. And I think I'm going to have to agree with you and go Troop. I don't think that even though, yes, they're going to have to make a long drive down to Cairo, I think that for Cairo, if this was 10 years ago, they would be the more experienced team, but I think Troop is now. So
They're
I'm
more
going with
expected to
them.
win. We'll see.
Yeah,
Cairo can make it in that though, right? This
it
is their
could.
chance.
Right.
It's their chance to make it in
And
that. I can't pick against Troop. They whipped our ass in the last game we coached in
yep.
Pickens, not decide the playoffs. And then our baseball team at Pickens had a chance to play for state championship, and damn Troop beat us. Uh, we're a
Yep.
pitch away from going. So like we can't beat them in anything. I got to just
Just
show
give it to them.
respect and pick them anyway. Yeah.
It's all that Great Wolf
Um,
Lodge money down there.
they got that Great Wolf Lodge money. Yeah. So Jenkins and Whitewater. Jenkins with the win. I had
That
that
was a
one.
close
It
game.
was a close game. Whitewater played them tough, but
I
Jenkins with the
did.
win. And I did have this one right. I told you Peach County was the most underrated, underranked team I'd seen. Them in Pierce County
Yeah.
in another bracket. So Peach County, that ranking was not right. They were not the 12th best team. They're about the third best team, and they dominated Cherokee Bluff, who's a good Cherokee Bluff team.
Right. That was I remember we
But it
talked
just
about
tells you
that.
how good Peach is. I'm telling you, Peach is good. The
Yeah.
power ranking isn't perfect. Like it has
Correct.
some deficiencies, and there's one of them. But Peach and Jenkins, two really athletic teams. But I'm going Peach, Marquise Westbrook, Peach rolling. They're pissed off about that ranking. They're ready to roll. I'm going Peach County.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I mean, it's this was a basketball game. I'd go Jenkins, but I can't. We're going Peach County.
Oconee County beat Northwest Whitfield on a
Yeah, that
field
was an
goal last
upset.
play of the game. Yeah, last play of the game. Northwest really good. Oconee really good. I had Oconee. You had Northwest. So Dr. Miller, you're welcome. I had Oconee. Michael didn't believe in you. Um,
I thought they were
and
going to miss the kick. See, that's
yeah,
the
Oconee gets the win. They go to West Lawrence. West Lawrence really
is.
good, 11 and
Yep.
0.
Yep.
They're doing a great job. Man, well coached team. They beat Beach. Well, this is the thing. Same kind of deal that they West Lawrence had struggled for years. They're back. They're winning. Oconee, even though they were 6-4 in the year, you saw how good they can be. Can
I mean,
Oconee beat West
when
Lawrence? I'm going no. I'm going West Lawrence, but really close, really close. And West Lawrence makes a name for themselves getting into the quarterfinals with a really close win over Oconee County.
yeah, I mean, I think Oconee played a was one of the toughest games in the state. And it's hard to come back and get ready to play the next game right after that sometimes. So I agree with you. I'm gonna go West Lawrence on this.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row, I'm picking against you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dr. Miller.
This week I am too, so I can't even say nothing. Prove me wrong. Sandy Creek beat Cedar Grove handily. Monroe pulled away from Pickens late, although my Dragons hung in there with them. It was
Yeah,
close for most of the game. But Monroe area gets the win. They play Sandy Creek. Monroe did a great job against Pickens. It's not this is not me with sour grapes, but I'm going to go Sandy Creek because
all
I
day.
got Sandy Creek as my number one team in the
Yeah,
Parker Power Rankings. Sandy
yeah.
Creek is number one.
I don't disagree with you on this one. This is going to be Sandy Creek. Coach Smiley, good work.
Then Gilmer and Douglas. Gilmer had the
That
lead
was a
most of
good
this
game.
game. Yeah, they had the lead most of the game. Douglas made one play.
I'm telling you.
It made one more play at the end, and Douglas gets the win. But great season by Gilmer. Um, Douglas moving on. They'll play Calhoun, who beat Lumpkin County. Calhoun versus Douglas. Can't go against the defending state champ. So Coach
No.
Stevenson and Calhoun, I got them with the win. Moving on. It's at home, right? The game will be in
Yeah,
Calhoun. I got
yeah.
Calhoun with the win.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I thought Douglas was one of we played them this year. They were a very good team, and it's always hard to play a team like Gilmer. It's just, it's an offense you don't see a lot. Um, so good for them for being able to pull out the win, but I think Calhoun's just going to be too much for them. It's not going to be a Calhoun's going to be a little overmatching for them.
Okay, I got Stevenson beat the Academy of Richmond County handily. And then
Yep.
Westside Augusta, who I did have this wrong because I picked with my heart and picked Long County to get their first playoff win. But my man Feaster at Long County. But
It was a
Westside
good game. I mean, they
Augusta
lost. It
beats
was
Long
one
County in a
touchdown.
good
So.
game. But I'm going to give them this. I'm going to do a Michael Parker with Lee County. And even though I didn't pick Westside to win
You're
last
gonna pick
week,
them this
I'm
week.
going to pick them this week to upset Stevenson in
Mm.
honor of going against my friend Dom Chorosky from the radio show Pick Stevenson every week, a proud Stevenson alum.
I was about to say.
I'm going with West Side to upset Stevenson down in Augusta. The game will be at West. No, the game will be in
No, game
DeKalb,
be at
right?
Stevenson. It'll be in
Yeah,
DeKalb. I don't know what
I
stadium,
don't
but
know.
it'll be
I
in
may just
DeKalb
be pandering
somewhere.
there. That might not be a great pick. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay with it, but that might not be a great pick.
You feel free to stick with that because I'm going with Stevenson on this one.
LaGrange ends North Clayton season. North Clayton had a
Yeah.
great season. Hats off to them. Great season. Really getting back in the mix at North Clayton. That's great to see. But LaGrange had a good team. They win. North Hall wins over Mount Zion big. So here's the thing. I got upset here too. I'm going LaGrange over North Hall. And then I know North Hall's in
I thought I was going to like shock the world and I was going to pick him, but now you
yeah,
got me questioning. I don't know if I want to
I
do
got
that.
LaGrange over North Hall. I think North Hall's really good, and I think this game be close,
I
and I can totally
mean,
see either team winning. But I know North Hall has played a lot. They played the mountain schools, right?
hmm.
And LaGrange has been playing Troop and Sandy Creek and whoever. And I
Well, you
just
know
think
that these two
I
teams
think it's
played in the playoffs last year too.
who won.
LaGrange won 49-17.
Now, I don't think it'll be that. I say
So, I mean, and
close.
that was the quarterfinals. They played in the quarterfinals.
I say close, but I say LaGrange beats them
Dang.
in a close one.
I'm gonna change mine now. I was gonna pick LaGrange because I was like, he gonna pick North Hall.
Nope,
Nope. So I'm changing my tune here.
you're going North
And
Hall.
I'm going North Hall to revenge for last year's third round playoff game where they lost to LaGrange. And
There you go, North Hall.
this year,
You have a fan in Michael Parker. We'll see if you're right.
yeah,
Come back next week and see if one of us gloat and one of us act like we really meant the other one.
yep.
Right?